Many years ago, there was a land on the edge of the map whose true name had been long forgotten. In its absence, some had grown to call it Lostwood, while others were all too glad to forget such a wild and unruly place altogether. But on one far corner in the land of Lostwood was a lonely mansion on the side of a cliff, looming above an ocean that had swallowed all who dared to explore it. Dusk was falling over the mansion, and, silhouetted against the crimson sky, there was a tower. And in this tower, a young woman was sleeping, though her dreams were dreadful and dark, and she twisted and tossed in her bed. But little did she know that she was about to wake and meet the most unusual companion. And their choices would change the land of Lostwood forever. My head. Oh. Now, where have I ended up? Usually I can remember the trouble I've gotten into, but wait a moment. What am I wearing? Ah, cheeks. Have I been arrested for doing unsanctioned drag shows again? Now, why can't I move my arms? Ah! What are you doing in my head? Oh, hell, someone's stolen my body. You stole my body. You're a witch, ain't you? Yes, you're a witch. And my mum always said something like this would happen. You know, you can't let every girl with a crystal woo you, young man, or one day you'll wake up with your bits where your bob should be. And now look, you've stuck me in this odd, clunky body of yours, and it's no wonder you wanted to steal mine, as strange as this one is. But please, whatever you think I did, I didn't do, and if I did do it, it was an accident, and if it weren't an accident, then I will fix it, I swear. What? No, you've done this to me, right? Haven't you? You're some sorcerer or something, and I owe you money? Perhaps my firstborn child, which, to be clear, I have still yet to make, so I've still got time if that's the... Well, then how in blazes did I end up in your mind? Possess you? Why would I possess you? I've got enough troubles of my own, thank you kindly. And frankly, your life seems... well, it seems a bit shit for me to try and take over, don't it? But if I didn't possess you, and you didn't bewitch me, then who did all this? You can't remember? Well then, let's start with your name then. You can't remember that either. Well, where were you born? Still nothing. Favorite food? Well, that does add a few twists to our puzzle box. You were dreaming about something. Well, That's nice, but I suppose we can pass out your dreams later. Well, I suppose introduction should be made, little Miss No Name. My name is Willard, but you can call me Will. I live in the capital city. Oh, right, you don't know anything. Well, doesn't matter. Big city, big walls, lots of rats, decent brothels if you got the coin. Probably shouldn't have said that last bit. Anyway, now, as I am presently stuck within your mind, but seem to be only a passenger, would you please look around so I can try to figure out where we are? Perhaps go look out the window. See if I can figure out what part of the world we're in, at least. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, that is one hell of a drop. And I can say with confidence that we are higher than I would like to be, and... Wait a moment. No, this can't be right. No, it's not. Oh, no. No, I've been here before. No, I mean it. I've been in this room, this tower, and that means... Oh, this is very, very bad. Faizem, you bastard. Faizem, he's a mad tinkerer, fancies himself a proper wizard. This is his mansion, though it wasn't quite so decrepit when I was here. You see, I woke up in this room years ago. Of course, I didn't have no one in my head, so it's a bit different. But it does make me wonder. Well, whatever devilry he used to take your memories, he did the same to me. You see, he's always experimenting on people and creatures, but half the time we don't even know what's happening to them. So, perhaps some bit of my mind that he carved out of me was left behind, trapped or stuck here or something. Enough of me to get mixed up in whatever spell he's done to you. And now he's tethered us by accident. Well, I'm pretty damn sure it's an accident because he'd never want me speaking to his new pet. Because I know this mansion and I'm going to help you get out of here. Now, let's see, there's got to be something here we can use. A lantern on the little table, there's a shitty bed. Pardon? Use the lantern to burn the door down. The door that is directly in line with the wooden ceiling. I will let you work out why that's not a brilliant plan, dear, but I appreciate you giving suggestions, I really do. But there's got to be some sort of clues around here, so start moving things around. Here, check under the mattress. The girl threw the blanket on the floor, then ripped her tattered pillow apart in search for answers. She checked beneath the mattress and received nothing but a splinter in her thumb. In a rage of confusion, she grabbed hold of the bed and flung it against the wall. Hey, what did you do that for? Oh, well, that's something. There's marks carved into the bottom of the bed. It seems someone was counting the days. Well, I think that someone is you, and I think you've been here for a very long time, dearie. Well, there's no need to dwell on your extended imprisonment. Let's see what we can do. Alright, I need to remember the room, so look around. I don't know, look at everything. My memories still don't work so well since I stayed here, but this might help me remember. Alright. Bars on the window, long drop, no good. Let's see. Rusty door, heavy lock, nothing to pick it with. Wooden ceiling, rotting. Wait, go back. No, the ceiling, the rotten planks. You could pry that board loose and then, see, you step on the window ledge and you sort of hoist yourself up into the space at the top of the tower. Oh, come on now, don't you see? You climb up, then you place the wood back so it looks normal. He comes in, thinks you've done a trick, and runs out to look for you. He's not gonna lock a cell door with no one inside it, especially when he thinks you're already running amok somewhere. Then we sneak downstairs and find a way out. Now, we'll need to be cautious. He's got all sorts of traps and spells around this horrible place, but it might be safer than a direct confrontation. Of course, there is always the more, aggressive option. Well, it's a bit risky, but you could let him take you down to his laboratory. Now listen, hear me out. I was his assistant for years, not willingly of course, but it does mean I know every ingredient, bottle, and brew that's in there. So, you pretend you're asleep, get down to his workshop, and I will tell you what to do. There must be a half-dozen things down there that would hurt him or knock him out or teleport him far enough away for us to get out of here. What if he chains you up? He's not gonna chain you up. He's not, I'm telling you, and I can prove it to you. Check your wrist. See? No red mark. I can promise you, having spent enough time in irons, you would have a scar carved into your wrist if you'd been here this long and he was locking you up every day. Now, he's an egotistical bastard, so I think he's too confident in his defensive measures, magical seals on the doors and window, that sort of thing, which means he's probably not expecting an attack. And also, if we deal with him, then we might be able to procure a few things to put in our, your pockets. The world outside this mansion is not a friendly place, and we do well to have a few advantages. What? How dare you? I am not a thief anymore. And those that I allegedly stole from, had too much of everything to begin with, and I can't imagine you ended up here for helping too many orphans or something. Look, you've fucked up something in your life, dearie. Now, let's see about unfucking what we can. Now, what do you want to do? I can't move your legs for you, so it's really all on you to decide. Why should you trust me? As I see it, you don't have a choice. But if it helps, my motivations are purely selfish, and that is good for you. Because I am tethered to you for whatever reason, and I don't want to find out what happens if you die with my brain cinched to yours. So I promise to give you my best effort, and as soon as I find a way to be rid of you, I will gladly do so. Shit, he's back. It's about to be nightfall, and that means we don't have much time. He spends the day trapping and collecting and harvesting whatever oddities he can find. Then he spends the whole night twisting things together in his experiments. You may even see some of his sick little creations running around here as we escape. Hells, I think he's coming up here. Well, no more time for stories or questions. You've got to choose, and I can't choose for you, but I promise I'll try to help either way. Now, what's it going to be? Tuck yourself in the ceiling and try to sneak your way out of here, or act like you're sleeping and then attack him when his guard's down. Whichever it's going to be, you need to choose, and quick.